Hello everyone, Schwarzfeld here, and welcome once again to the world of Antiqwaria. Today we are in the Manoso city of Santrum, and we're going to be taking a look at the recently completed storage house, as well as taking a look at the other projects that the city of Santrum is currently undertaking. Now in the last video, this storage house here was still under construction, but it is now finished after quite a bit of work. Again, the Manoso are an industrialist people, and as such, they are well known for their store yards and ability to store massive amounts of goods. So here we have a bunch of the crates, which again is just the birch wood according to this texture pack, and then all the stuff labeled to store stuff. With the train here able to go all the way over to the Santrum mine, as well as to the in construction farming area, so that we can get goods from the mine and farming area quickly into the city and the trade center, because this is where we trade with the Elishai to the south. The trade convoys come in from the city of Delakai, and they come in a port here. And there's the donkey from the Elishai. And it's already been loaded with goods to take back to the city of Elishai, or the lands of the Elishai. But to take a look at the actual storehouse itself, I think it turned out pretty good. It's got its glass roof with all the torches up there to provide light even at night throughout the entire area. And I think it looks somewhat organized. But one of the interesting things is, since I take this a little bit too far, one of the things that I've done is wrote a book that was discussed at the embassy regarding the fair trade between these two nations. And so in this book we have outlined all the different agreements that they agree to, well, yeah, basically, as well as the value of items and to what can be traded with other people and for what it's worth, and yada yada yada. As well as laws on trade exclusivity, and then what products are specific to each nation, and all that good stuff. And to keep on with the lore of this. But yeah, let's take a look at the rest of the city. Now the city is continuing to expand, and one of the big projects right now, as you can kind of see in the distance, is the construction of the massive church. Now originally there was this small church here that I built based on the blueprints on the Minecraft wiki, but as the city grows in size it's going to need a much larger church. Again, the Manoso are Protestant Christians, so they are working to build a church befitting of their God. But it's a major resource undertaking, and it's going to take quite some time. This is going to be the main area with a bunch of pews, stained glass windows, high rise, all over the place. Then this area here is where they're going to have bathrooms, meeting areas, pastor studies, libraries, all that good stuff. But again, it's a major construction endeavor that will take quite some time, but that's to be expected. There's one church in real life that I think took over 100 years to build. Hopefully this don't take that long. And we have our other construction project here, which is a lookout tower. It's gradually being built upon as time goes on, but as you can probably guess, the wood requirement is pretty immense. Still need to finish the interiors. And the stairs as well. But in the end, it should be a nice little lookout tower. And the Manoso are also working to improve their roadways to be well lit and wide enough for multiple vehicles to travel, and maybe eventually minecarts through the middle for much faster and rapid travel with large amounts of cargo. The goal of this road is to eventually link to an in-construction fort over here, as well as to the city of Danto, or currently it's a village, but hopefully someday Danto will be a city. And here we are at the edge of the Manoso dark oak forest, and given the fact that both the Manoso and the Elishai use dark oak wood extensively and almost exclusively for fuel for their furnaces and all that other good stuff, it made sense for the Manoso to begin to invest heavily in it. And already this area here has been cleared of dark oak, but eventually some may be replanted here as a farm, and this area tends to be used as a base to venture further into the forest to cut it down and eventually create a renewable source of dark oak wood to feed the insatiate demands of both the Elishai and the Manoso for fuel. But we are also using dark oak wood to construct a wall around it, given that this facility is out far away from the city and frequently comes under attack by monsters. There have been multiple battles fought here already, and yeah. So far we have one building constructed, which is basically the woodcutter's hut. Eventually this should grow into a small-sized village, I suppose, befitting of a fort. Taking a look inside, we have here the lovely bathroom, complete with a bath, and like all of my stuff, the toilets are again linked to a sewer system which takes the waste and the sewage into a runoff area into either a cave or to an incinerator. Going beyond that, we have the kitchen here. Still need to construct a table, and a couple cabinets, but basically functional. And of course the bedroom of the cabin. But yeah, nothing much at the moment, but eventually I hope this should be a nice, cool looking little fort with much more buildings. Anyways, that's it for what I have for the Manoso so far. Thanks for watching and have a great day.